And what I've done is I've taken some of our pearl powders, I pushed it into the template, and now I'm going to go ahead and take some of our Quickcure Clay. This is the natural finish, and we also have black. It's very pliable. It'll stay in this state until you hit it with the heat tool. So it'll stay pliable. You don't have to worry about closing the bag perfectly. I'm really bad at that, and I always forget. So I really like that I can, have it out on my desk, or if you're in the middle of working on a project, you don't have to worry about finishing it right away. You have a lot of work time. And again, it's 6 times stronger than polymer clay. You don't have to worry about it becoming brittle or breaking apart. I'm going to go ahead and push that into the little template we have here. And it's picking up the powders that are in the template. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and heat set it with our heat tool. And what happens is once the heating process begins, thermal energy builds through the clay and cures itself. So that's why it goes so quickly, is once the thermal energy builds, it carries through the clay until the clay is cured. It is hot to the touch once you're finished, but once it cools down, you can use any art medium you have on hand to accent your piece. So as I did earlier, I added the pearl powders to the surface while it was still wet, but I could also add alcohol inks, acrylic paints afterwards to add additional color and layers.
Can you mix the powder into the clay?
We could, but you'll have color distortion because of the chemistry in the clay. Yeah, you could definitely play around with pigment powders and things like that. So the line moves across the clay. It's hard to see on the white, but there's a line that will move across the clay. You'll see the difference in texture, and the moisture wicks away from the clay. And you might see a small plume of vapor. That's the moisture releasing because of the extreme heat. But as we're sitting here, it's almost done. The line is about right here, so our piece is almost fully cured. And I can turn that off. It'll continue until it's finished, and once it's done curing, the vapor will dissipate, and then you have a finished piece. And we are done. You can use it on porous surfaces, like I have these covers. I also wrapped it around pens. And anything porous, it'll adhere itself to. So wood, canvas, chipboard, you can put it on fabric, leather. You could make jewelry, you can make junk journal covers. And you can see how quick it actually goes to cure it.
And so tell me once again about what you can use on the surface now that it's cured.
I can use alcohol inks, I can use acrylic paints, any type of art medium. You don't have to prep or prime it. You can go directly.
Really no limitation to...
No. It's a very unique product.
And it dries really, it cures really quick when you apply heat.
Yes.
But how long do you have to work with it?
Unlimited.
Unlimited.
So until it's actually hit with the heat tool to a certain degree, it will stay pliable. So I live in Southern California. It sits in my workshop and it has not changed consistency. They sent me a bulk bag, and I tested it. I had it open for over 4 months, just leaving it in there. I even left a spoon inside to see if it would start drying on the tool, and it stayed the same consistency, same pliability the day they sent it to me. So you don't have to worry about having it on your shelf or having it in your stock and it drying out before you have a chance to use it.
And then where can people find this?
So you can go directly to Ranger Inc., or you can check out your local retailers and ask them to bring it into their stores.